Well, I'm excited about this because we are racing our way through September and heading straight into Syracuse Crunch hockey season.
We sure are. Training camp starts Tuesday, first preseason home game just a few days later, Sunday, October 6th. So joining us now, Crunch COO, Jim Syracuse. Jim, always good to see you. Thanks for being with us. Really appreciate it.
I appreciate you saying that. Most people kind of like, oh, they're coming again, which means we're bringing winter.
No.
Okay.
That's why we said it. It's hockey season.
I like that.
It's not winter. Jim, you can't have practice or any games without having ice down at Upstate Medical University Arena. So you have a pretty unique behind-the-scenes look at how that all happens, and it can't start unless you have ice. How do you get from a concrete floor there at the old barn to the actual ice itself?
Well, thanks for that. It's still fascinating after all these years, because you're right. I mean, it's just, that's it. It's a piece of concrete right there. So within that concrete are miles and miles and miles of pipes where we'll feed a glycol system through which will chill the floor. So over a weekend, we'll kind of start the ice build on a Monday, let's say. So the weekend before, we'll turn them on and get the slab ready to accept the water. Big challenge there is frost. You're always constantly watching that and everything. But once it gets down to about 20, 21 degrees, we'll come out with a mist layer. And that's really what it is. We've all been on those misters on a hot day at a zoo or somewhere. So we'll do 3 or 4 of those just to get a little bit of ice down there. And then I think what a lot of people don't know, we come in and we paint the entire thing white. And what that does is a lot of it is for TV purposes, it is for photo purposes, and the playing, it does obviously let everything come or pop up a little bit more.
Is there a specific white that it has to be for TV? I mean, is there really?
It's a great, there's literally one company, although I don't know if there's any rules against that, but every NHL, AHL team will order. It's called Jet Ice. It's a very, very watery based system, as you can see, but you mix that all up, and it's kind of it's a uniquely, it almost reminds me like a back of a farm tractor that comes out there. You roll that around, and that gets that down. You do 3 or 4 passes to try to fill that all in, and then you go right into lines. It's really
right, and that's what I want to get into, because not only do you need the ice, you also have to have the logo. You need the lines. I love seeing goals from the blue line, by the way. I'm just obsessed with that. But you have to have lines. That sounds like a very meticulous process as well.
Yeah, it really is. So right now we're about at 1/16 of an inch of an ice, so we're still not much there at all. And I really have to give a stick tap to the county workers, the mechanics and the painters, both. The care factor that they have is great, because if they didn't, like Christy said, the meticulousness that you need for it, but they got it down. I mean, we're going into year 31. It's a lot of the same faces. Barry Reed did his 22nd slab this year. He was very proud of that. But you're coming out with strings, taper measures. Everything is measured right down to, I guess, that minute part of the inch to have that all in. And then everything we do is hand painted. So first part is to do all the lines, all the face-off circles, goal creases, blue line, red line, and everything. You freeze all of them in, and then come the logos. When it's all done and you get a chance to step back, does everybody take a little sigh, like, whew? Oh, for sure.
We did it. It's perfect.
Absolutely.
Everything's spelled right, everything's...
Oh, and that's it. It's 2-3 days of stress. And I'd be lying if I didn't say there's a couple times you'll wake up in the middle of the night, and boy, do your eyes play with you too. Is that Toyota logo straight? Is that, is that blue line straight? Or and everything. But it always is, and everything. But you got to think about it. It's in a huge oval, so it does play with your eyes a little bit and everything. But yeah, and then after all the logos are in, we max out. The league allows us 24 ice placements, and we've been very blessed. The community, the corporate support here has been outstanding. We're able to get those all filled in, and then center ice comes in, and we put the logo in.
Right, all the magic happens, and then the magic happens inside the building, at the arena, at the big barn. You really make it a family-friendly event. I think a lot of people might be surprised if they take their kids there for the first time, how engaged the kids are in that atmosphere. It's electric.
No, well, thank you. Well, thank you for saying it. And it's like self-awareness, right? Like, we know what we are. We say often we're not the Montreal Canadiens Canadians, where you open the doors and boom, there's 6,000 people there every day for the hockey. We have a beautiful base here. It's a large number of people who are with us, whether we win every game or lose every game. But we, as a staff, we have to give people reasons to come down. And that's where you'll see that great promotional schedule and all the kooky and crazy things that we do there. And Christy, even after all these years, it's great just watching, like you said, whether it's a very young child just memorized by the scoreboard and all the lights, to someone excited that we have a Star Wars or a Batman there. It's pretty cool, because the goal is very simple. When they're in the car on the way home, of course we want to win. We are passionate about that. But if there is that rare night where we do lose, we want them in the car ride going home. You know what? They lost, but that was still a great night.
It was fun.
Memorable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Always memorable.
And we're close to getting all that going. Jim Sorosi from the Syracuse Crunch, thanks for joining us. We'll catch up with you plenty here throughout the season.
I look forward to it. Thank you.
Crunch.